Good afternoon. The High Commissioner for Human Rights, Navi Pillay, today expressed growing alarm at the increasing number of civilians reported killed and injured in the conflict in northern Sri Lanka and at the apparent ruthless disregard being shown for their safety. She said, and this is a quote, "Certain actions being undertaken by the Sri Lankan military and by the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LTTE, may constitute violations of international human rights and humanitarian law." She described the situation as absolutely desperate. The Human Rights Office said a range of credible sources have indicated that more than 2,800 civilians may have been killed and more than 7,000 injured since the 20th of January, many of them inside the no-fire zones. The casualties are believed to include hundreds of children killed. Pillay said the brutal and inhuman treatment of civilians by the LTTE is utterly reprehensible and should be examined to see if it constitutes war crimes. The High Commissioner called on both the Sri Lankan government and the LTTE to immediately suspend hostilities in order to allow the evacuation of the entire civilian population by land or sea. She also urged the Sri Lankan government to grant full access to the United Nations and other independent agencies to allow an accurate assessment of the human rights and humanitarian conditions in the conflict zone.